Tension, deserted villages, empty schools, and fleeing residents. The dark cloud hanging over residents of Tondonyang division in Turkana County for the last 1 week after more than 20 people were butchered by suspected Merille bandits from neighboring Ethiopia. But despite the government deploying a contingent of security personnel around the border region, it still found itself on the receiving end, with MPs accusing it of laxity in efforts to secure the country's borders.
The minister is busy there telling us they have deployed people, Mr. Speaker. There are only 4 policemen in Tondonyang, Mr. Minister. There are only 4 APs, Mr. Tondonyang. 50%, 2 of them usually are away looking for a salary, Mr. Speaker.
Shame on our government. This government must do an operation. Ethiopia government has moved tanks.
Thank you, Ms.
There are 2 tanks.
Thank you, Honor.
There are soldiers along the border.
I don't know in any country where Kenyans have invaded any other country across the neighbors.
During an adjournment motion to suspend the normal business of the House and discuss the insecurity issue in Turkana, which was sponsored by Saboti MP Eugene Wamalwa, the MPs demanded immediate action by the government.
We passed for you in the supplementary budget a whopping 5 billion shillings, which you told us is enhanced security. You now have money. We therefore want you to immediately deploy sufficient personnel.
Our military, our soldiers are training in Ngong, next to Nairobi, while Turkana people are being killed by Ethiopian guns.
Ugingo has now also been taken over by the Ugandan side. And Kenyans are beginning to ask, really, are we in Kenya?
But the government, through Internal Security Minister Professor George Saitoti, put a spirited fight defending the integrity and commitment of the country's security personnel, arguing that the current wave of finger-pointing and blame game would not solve the matter.
We will provide security to the Kenyans, however small they may be to the big person. That security will be provided. Secondly, we are going to protect our own strategic interests, Mr. Speaker.
Meanwhile, members of the Turkana community under the umbrella of Turkana Professionals Association protested to the government over what they termed as failure to protect the people of Turkana. During a peaceful demonstration held on the streets of Nairobi, the group also presented a petition to the president demanding that more security personnel be deployed in the volatile area. As much as the government is still seeking for permanent solution to the attacks at the border region, it is clear that time is of essence, and the earlier action is taken, the better for residents of Turkana. On Monday, President Kibaki chaired a top-level national security meeting, which was also attended by Prime Minister Raila Odinga at Harambee House, seeking steps to ensure sustainable and fair use of Lake Turkana's resources, which is believed to be the main cause of the attacks between the Turkana and Merille community from Ethiopia. Chris Thairu, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.